Nickel Boys. This is a movie that has been nominated for Best Picture this year at the Oscars. It has also been nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. I believe it's based on a book of the same name, I believe. And it's about two boys in this school, this camp, I guess you could say, where um, colored people are over here, white people are over here, and it's their experience in school, I guess you could say, is really the plot of the movie. You know what? I need to find actually an official synopsis for this one because I'll say this right now. This is the most overrated movie of the year. The fact that it's being nominated, kind of blown away by this. Let me read it here. Based on the Pulitzer Prize winning novel by Colin Whitehead, Nickel Boys chronicles the powerful friendship between two young African American boys navigating to harrowing trials of reform school together in Florida. There's your exact plot for you. Um, I found this movie so flippin' boring. I am not gonna lie to you at all. This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It felt like 5 hours. Um, the movie is also shot from the character's point of view. It's like when you're playing a video game. That's this entire movie for 2 hours and 20 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, are they gonna switch this up? Because this is so jarring and it's not working for me. I was struggling to connect to other characters. I was struggling with everything. I get what it's trying to do. It's trying to put you in the shoes of these characters, but it just was not working for me. I found this movie just absolutely jarring. I was so ready to get out of the theater watching this movie. And I can't imagine watching this at home with things to distract you. Like, it was just so hard to watch. I, I, I just cannot believe that they decided that they were going to make a 2 hour and 20-minute movie of first person view. It just does not work for me. Um, the friendship that they have, I was struggling to connect because again, I was like, I wasn't seeing the reaction of the character because we are the character, and I was like, yeah, okay, you're a cool dude, sure. Do I want to be best friends with you? No, I don't know you. Um, and I was feeling the disconnect because I couldn't see the other character. And it also switches at times from one boy to the next. And I was just like, who are you? I don't know who you are. Who are you talking to? It took a second to realize what was happening. And it takes a second to realize what is happening sometimes because it's just so flippin' jarring. You don't know what's going on. Um, it, the acting in it is good. Technically, it looks good. As far as cinematography goes, there is a lot of people said this movie should have been nominated for best cinematography. I would agree, I guess, in a sense, because it does a good job of putting you essentially in the person's shoes. But at the end of the day, as a movie, it did not work for me. I was so flipping just jarred by this. I was so taken out of the movie. I so felt like I was watching a movie instead of being invested in these characters. That I could not stand this movie. Um, Again, technically, yes, it's good. Um, just the movie itself, I just did not care. I'm interested in reading this book. I do not like this movie though. I cannot stand this movie. Um, like I said, after 15, 20 minutes, I was like, okay, this needs to be done. I just do not understand why this has been nominated for Best Picture. I really do not. Um, I, it just was not. I literally have not wanted. I was so close to walking out of my first movie because of this. It was making me feel like just sick from watching this movie because it's just all in the first person point of view. I understood what was going on, but it takes a second to understand because you're just all over the place. This movie. Definitely not watching this again. If I watch all the Best Picture nominees like I try to, and I do rank them, I'm spoiling it. This is the worst out of the 10. I have not seen five other ones. But I cannot see a movie being worse than this. This movie is just annoying. Um, And I think it could have been a really good movie, actually, if it had been done in a traditional sense. But instead, it's shot like this. And I believe this director has only done documentaries before. So it kind of makes sense that this is the kind of movie that they would make. Um, but yeah, I just found this movie so jarring, so annoying, so boring, and it just made me sick. I was just like 2 hours and 20 minutes of this. It's just not enough. This would have been an interesting idea for maybe like a short or something like that, um, or actual documentary or something. I don't know. I just could not stand this movie. It's got me wanting to read the book. And as far as technical terms go, because it is technically well made, I guess I'll go 6. I think that's being generous. I think I want to aim more towards a 5 because it is beautifully done, but I just could not stand this movie. But I will go 6 just because it is beautifully done. You can see the effort, the care, the love for the story in this movie. I just was getting so bored and so queasy watching this movie because of how they decided to make it. And it was so annoying. Um, so yeah, that is my review of Nickel Boys. If you've seen this movie, tell me what you think of this choice to have the camera be the way it is and such. It just drove me bonkers. Tell me what you think. Please comment below. Let me know all that fun jazz. And hey, I will see you next time.